If you have watched very many of my videos, you know that I like me some Fatwood. But as hard as it is for me to believe, there are still some people who don't know what Fatwood is. Maybe you know it just by a different name. Whatever the case may be, in this quick video, we can talk about what Fatwood is and why I like it so much. That's coming up next here on Survival on Purpose. Welcome back to Survival on Purpose. My name is Brian. Thanks for joining me. So, this video, as I said, is going to be all about Fatwood. Hopefully it's going to be really quick. First of all, I'd like to say thanks to Anthony Cirillo. Hope I got your name right, Anthony. From the YouTube channel Honest Reviews, which is a great channel. Anthony does honest reviews, so there you go. I'll put a link to his channel below. I encourage you to go check that out. But Anthony sent me some of the best looking Fatwood I have seen in a long time. I'm just going to show you that, man. It's like, good grief, would you look at this stuff? I mean, it is like, gosh, the gold color on that is just amazing, which actually gives me the opportunity to talk about some Fatwood. But first of all, I don't know if Anthony is selling this or not. If he is, I would really recommend that you go buy some, because it is like, all I can say is, wow, it's really some nice Fatwood. By the way, before we get started on actually showing you why I like it so much, we'll talk about what it is. And basically, it is wood from a pine tree, or evergreen, usually pine tree. I think other evergreens have it too, but basically conifers that is just pretty much saturated with the resin that is terpenol, I think. And it's found in stumps. It's found at the base of dead branches and where branches meet a tree. And then Anthony says that it is found, and he's found a whole 40-foot log full of Fatwood. So it occurs in a lot of different ways. I'm not really sure how it happens in a log, but man, if I got a mosquito on my forehead, do me a favor, if you see one up there, just let me know. My thermocell is bit to dust right now. I left it out all winter by mistake, and I never noticed until I'm editing these videos and I look up and there'll be like a mosquito up here somewhere right on my forehead. If you see me looking at the viewfinder here, I'm looking for skeeters, okay? So anyway, but you may have called Fatwood lighter wood, lighter knot, pine knot. That's the terms I've heard it called. Maybe lighter knot, lighter wood, pine lighter, pine knot, whatever you call it. This is a absolute premium example of it. So what I thought we'd do now, let me just take you down the old stump top real quick. I'll show you why I like it so much, and we'll maybe man, I got to play with this one piece just for a minute, and then we'll wrap this thing up. Okay, so here we have the old stump top. I've got the 3 pieces of Fatwood that Anthony sent. I've also got, by the way, in case you don't know what a pine tree is, it's got these little needles right here on it. That's a pine needle. So, and then I've got a piece of Fatwood that I found off a stump. This has been laying out in the rain, in the weather, for well over 2 years now, I'm pretty sure. So I'm going to use this to demonstrate one reason I like Fatwood so much. I've got the Straight SCH F56L, which I think is one of the best value bushcraft knives out there. This thing's around the $20-something mark, but it's not a straight video. But anyway, it's going to take a piece of this Fatwood that's been out here for, I don't know, man, at least 2 years, and we're going to scrape some of it off. You can see as the exterior gets weathered, but the interior, you get into it, it's got that resiny look, right? You see that right there? It's just, man, and you can smell it. Oh, it's just a very nice pungent smell to it. And there's nothing else that smells like it. It smells kind of turpentine-ish, but pine solish, but it really is great. So we're gonna carve off a little bit here. You can scrape it with the back of a knife and scrape these little furry, fuzzy things off here. You scrape it where it turns into that little fuzz like that. Oh man, that is like one of the best fire starters that you can have, natural or synthetic, it doesn't matter. Again, this has been out in the weather for almost 2 years now. It'll probably longer than 2 years. You saw how quickly I was able to just carve the edge of it off, scrape it a little bit. Now, this is what makes Fatwood so special. I've got just a little straight ferrule right here, and here's what we do. Bam! That fast, that simple. It just plain catches fire. And I don't know if you can see it. It's got a little black. You see this black smoke here? That's one way you can tell you got some good resin content on the Fatwood, because it's just got this black smoke it puts off. because of the resin that's in it. So that's pretty cool. It does also help get rid of mosquitoes, I hope, because they're wearing me out here. So let me move that out of the way. And it's still going to burn. It's going to keep burning as long as there's anything left. But we're going to take a piece of this that Anthony sent me now, and I'm going to do the same thing with that. I'm just going to show you that, man, this is so. Man, this got like, the resin in this is unbelievable. Oh, it smells so strong. I mean, this is unbelievable. And you can just carve off a few curls like this, like so. You can scrape it like so. Man, this is wow. It's almost gummy. It is so resiny. Again, this is some of the best fatwood that I have seen in, man, maybe forever, but definitely a long time. It is really good stuff, man. So we're gonna try that out and just see how I mean, they're just because I want to, and there's no doubt in my mind that it's gonna burn like nobody's business, but just because I want to, we're gonna do it. So there we go, man. I mean, that's like it's soaked in gasoline. It is amazing. And look at all the smoke that's coming off that. That just lets you know that level of smoke, that amount of smoke, definitely just, that indicates the level of resin in this wood. And that's some black, seriously pungent smoke there. So let me just get you, I don't want to waste any of this. Just maybe it'll kill some mosquitoes or run them off or something. So anyway, there you go. Okay, well, that was a quick look at some fatwood, what it is, and why I like it so much. I gotta tell you, all of my survival kits, my pack, my fire pack, I always have a little bit of fatwood with me because I just think it is so useful. I like fatwood better than any other fire starter that I've ever used, synthetic or otherwise. It's just because not only is it really easy to use, and not only is it easy to carry, but you can just take a chunk of fatwood, keep it with you. It doesn't matter if it gets wet, if it gets rained on. It's not going to get damaged. It's a solid piece of wood, so you know it's very easy to keep it and stick it in a pocket somewhere. Stick it in your pack. It's not going to get. It doesn't matter if it gets crushed or hit or whatever. You can't hurt it really, and just scrape it off the oxidized part on the outside, and you got, in my opinion, one of the best fire starters there is. Now, certainly some fatwood is better than other. The higher the resin content, the better it is as far as fire starting goes. And man, oh man, I don't know where Anthony found this stuff. If I were him, I wouldn't tell anybody, but it's some of the best fatwood I've seen. Once again, Anthony, thank you so very much for sending me this. You knew I was going to like it, and I do. I'll put a link, by the way, to Anthony's channel below. Maybe there'll be one up here in the corner here, the little white circle up there. If you click on that, it'll open up a link usually, and you can check that out. Anthony's got a cool channel, and again, if he's selling this fatwood, I would encourage you to buy it before it runs out. So anyway, once again, thanks to Anthony for sending me this fatwood, and as always, thank you for watching Survival on Purpose. I put out a brand new video every Friday, a new Serrade Saturday video every Saturday, and very often random videos throughout the week. You can check out another one by clicking right here, and if you're not subscribed, you can click right down here and do so. I would really appreciate it. Once again, my name's Brian. You're watching Survival on Purpose. Remember, survival's not an accident, so be prepared. I'll see you next time.